Well, good afternoon, everybody. Fall is definitely in the air as we climb up the old toll road into Virginia City today. Definitely getting a little bit of fall colors, finally starting to show up in the last few days. And had ice on the bird bath this morning, so definitely getting our weather change. As you can see, we're getting some great fall colors out. All the cottonwoods are changing, and it's actually a beautiful day today. Nice and crisp, probably the low 60s right now, but actually very nice. So we're going to follow Old Toll Road here. We're going to go all the way up, and I noticed on the map, on Google Maps, that up by Virginia City, sort of off, quite a ways off from the main grave yards that everybody goes to look at. You know, there's some big cemeteries there that are real popular with the tourists. But I noticed a big square that had its own markers, and did a little bit of research, and it's actually the Jewish cemetery, and it's quite a ways off, and it doesn't have like a real obvious road or trail going into it. It's kind of overgrown. So I found a couple of other cemeteries up here, one which is not even on the maps. I should say the modern maps. It's definitely on the older ones. And I was thinking about going to those today to show you guys, but I think seeing this Jewish one that I've never seen before might be something interesting. So thought we'd head up this beautiful road here and dodge the incoming Chevy trucks and head all the way over to Virginia City. And this is a great back way to do it. You know, I've been up this thing many times and done quite a few videos of going up and down this. You know, the biggest thing you notice is just how absolutely covered in little pebbles and rocks that it is. The ground here is just breaking apart, and all this water wash just exposes everything. You see all the pinions. I was looking to see if we had any cones this year. Last year we had an incredible harvest of pinions, pinion nuts. But this year so far, looking at the trees, they look pretty minimal. But yeah, not too many pinion cones visible. Yeah, that's the problem with this country. And when you don't maintain the roads and you get flash flood after flash flood, it tends to really blow out badly. And it's been a long time since people worked on that. So for me, this has actually been a pretty fun week. My wife and I just celebrated our 21st anniversary. And I'd like to say that we were up riding motorcycles all over the place, but instead we went down to Bodega Bay, California, and watched the humpback whales, and did a lot of hiking. Just incredible country. Had about 20 minutes of bad rain, but that came and went and then left us with a beautiful sunset. So hey, can't complain about that. So no motorcycles, but definitely enjoyed the ocean. Saw some places I wish I had the TW or a KLX. These trees are loaded with cones, so maybe I'll be lucky. Have to take a look. Might be able to do some good pinion harvesting this year if the nuts are in good shape. Ooh, it's chilly up here though. Not sure how cold, but it's definitely not warm. Feels like it's in the low 40s. But maybe it's just my imagination. I'm just not used to it yet. Incredibly clear day today. I can look all the way down the pine nuts. No smoke in the air. No nothing. Just beautiful. Nice, crisp, clean air for a change. So, somewhere beyond this ranch is a turnoff that should get us down to the cemetery, supposedly. Assuming I can figure it out. So at some point I'll have to start checking the side roads and take a look, see what I can figure. It's supposedly way down there. Well, there we are. Welcome to Virginia City. now just to figure out what I want to do here. So I'm not entirely sure where I'm going, but I saw this road here. I thought, well, as long as it doesn't get too crazy, we'll go see if this gets down there. Looks like it kind of skirts all the cemeteries, so I thought, well, if that's the case, maybe it goes where we need it to go. Down we go. It's funny to think that many years ago, these roads would have been just teeming with people going to the mines to go to work, you know, to haul stuff to the mines with equipment, food, whatever. Now, just a few people exploring, tourists coming out, seeing what they can find. Let's make sure it doesn't say no trespassing. That's shot up. VT2, huh? I have no idea if I'm on someone's private property back in here. I see old foundations from the old mines. So we're on a huge mine dump here. See what we can see. Got some people want to go down there. Straight down the side of a mine dump's not exactly my TW style. So these mines, of course, are absolutely massive. And I'm not going to get too close. I mean, it looks like it's actually sealed itself, but yeah, this one sealed itself, so it's not dangerous anymore, at least relatively. But these mines, you know, they went down thousands of feet. You see some of the old brickwork there. So that would have been the hoist for the mine right there. So probably had a whole lot of other equipment, old hoist house and everything else. So they would have had all of that up in here. Cool stuff. So a quick check on the map shows that the Jewish cemetery should be right below us down this road. I'm hoping we don't have to cross into that ranch's private land. That'd be the only thing really stopping me. Well, no signs so far. The dreaded no trespassing. Trespassers will be buried in the desert signs. Always something to watch for. Yeah, I've never really gone down here much, if at all. I don't remember actually coming down here at all, just because of the ranch here. And I didn't really want to ever take a chance at trespassing on their property. But it looks like we might be okay. We'll go slow. Oh, maybe I can't go up there anymore. This is private road. Maybe we can't go to the Jewish cemetery anymore. Oh, that's a shame. Well, I think it's up there, and we can't get up there. Unless there's a road in from this other side. It looks like they don't want people going back there. I'm guessing vandalism would be the big reason. Unfortunately, in today's age, things go on. Things I don't want to talk about on video, but... well, that's a shame. Go back and take another look. So I just climbed back up above it, and it looks like I can walk down. It doesn't say no trespassing other than the main entrance road, which is probably trying to stop vehicles. So I've got myself a safe spot. I can leave the T-Dub, I think. Hopefully no one will come along and grab it. But yeah, so we'll go to see if I can walk down there real quick through the brush here, just to see it. So again, it's something I haven't seen before, so I figure it's got to be, you know, kind of cool. And it says it's part of the cemetery loop, so hey, why not? We'll go take a look. So I'd mentioned earlier about the pinyon pines up here, and so some of the cones are definitely damaged by the local bug population, but you can see right here we have definitely some cones that are producing. And we got gunfire in the distance, of course. That's Nevada. So you might be hearing some gunfire, but yeah, so right here. See, these are all the pinyon pines. And see, they're already falling out. And there you go. So if you're into harvesting pinyon nuts, assuming that they're good this year, just get some cracking one right now. Nope, that one's a bad one. Worms got it. So just got to kind of play around, check the different trees. But cones are definitely smaller this year for some reason compared to last year, but look over here. Yeah, see, they're pretty loaded. So that's all of them in there. I didn't bring anything I want to get covered in pine sap, but still pretty cool. So hiking down the mountain here, there is a trail, so hopefully it'll take us right to where we need to go. The cemetery itself is right down there in front of me. So here we go. Pretty cool back in here. Lots of cheatgrass. That's the only negative thing. Of course, I'm going to have to walk all the way back up. That should be entertaining. But not too bad. Yeah, just down the hill here. So hopefully it's not locked and we can take a look. But we can definitely walk around the outside if nothing else. The cemetery's up on top of the hill there too. Again, those are the ones that all the local tourists really go to. Let's see what we got down here. So I don't know if it's visible yet, but we're walking up on it. Yeah, here's the hiking trail people have been following. You can see it goes down. So I just made it down to the cemetery. Not a whole lot here. You know, these are 1860s into 1880s. Very quiet. Just mainly the sound of my boots. Got a Star of David on that old marker there. I'm going to go see if I can find a gate. So here's the marker for it, the Hebrew Cemetery of 1862. And just as I thought, it was vandalized in the 1960s. So they're saying research, historic photographs, and ground radar made some rehabilitation possible. How wonderful it is that nobody need to wait a single moment before starting to improve the world. Anne Frank. I just don't get it. You know, it's just the way the world is. And according to Google, so this whole area to my right was also part of the cemetery. And you can see there's nothing there now. Not a single marker, not a single sign of anything. So it's not just the Jewish cemetery that was vandalized. When you look at the other cemeteries, they too were, unfortunately, you know, the one I was talking about that's kind of hidden. And a lot of people don't know about it. It was vandalized also. You can see where people have damaged things intentionally. And so it's just a sad situation. And people just can't leave things alone, be it hatred or just the desire to wreck things in general. I don't know. So we do have some of the names in here they were able to track down. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. But yeah, it looks like the gate's unlocked. Doesn't say I can't come in, so we'll go take a quick look around. (1893), 48 years old, from Bavaria, Germany. Albert Neuberger died in 1889, age 8 years and 8 months. Native of Virginia City, Nevada. You know, that's one of the things when you walk these old graveyards that you really notice is just how many children passed away young, different issues. You see the gravestone's pretty much gone. Yeah, till one time they had a lot more here. We'll name them there. Yeah, one of the stones that they broke. I'll finish at this one before I head back up the hill. This is for Isaac Cohn. Died March 8, 1897, aged 74 years. Well, that's a heck of a gravestone with the carvings still visible on there. Died 40 years. Yeah. So, we'll head back up the hill now and generally head back over to Reno. So this was just, again, a short trip to look at a cemetery I had not seen before. Well, made it back up to the T-dub hidden in the trees here. Some car racing up the road above me. Nice and quiet. So we'll go ahead and follow this road. I think I'm going to see if I can get out the other direction. just to do something different. At the time, I figured I've still got about another 20 minutes to explore around here before I have to head back. Even with the temperatures dropping, it's like, this is kind of a cool area. So if I don't get run over by the two strokes that we're just ripping through here. Look what Stod goes, see what's at the base of these big mine dumps. That'll be kind of cool. Woohoo! Whoa! I don't know if this might be part of the Virginia City motorcycle race they do every year. So, not really sure, but we'll go take a look around. So all this powder in here is mill tailings. So they had water, so they were processing the ore and grinding it into fine powder to get the silver and gold out of it. So you end up with basically sand dunes that is extremely fine, and I don't know if the TW can... Awesome! Oh yeah, we got it. Oh, look at the layers of it in here. All the years of the mills operating. I'm not sure where to go. Woohoo! So cool. Oh, there's some markers. Oh, that's a geological marker there. Let's go see what's up this way. Gotta be something good. Besides puddles. Well, I guess I'm climbing back into Virginia City. Something like that. Oh, jeez. Yeah, at least it's not rocky or anything. Oh, jeez. Let's go see what's in these trees. This may have been where I came down. I'm not exactly sure. Oh yeah, this is where I came down. Well, we're going to skip Virginia City tonight and just head on back down the hill. I've already shown quite a bit of that town, and there'll just be a few remaining tourists hanging around on the Sunday night. So I'm hoping this road climbs out of here. I have no idea. Never haven't been in here before. I know it's definitely got its water problems. Got myself in a pickle here. Not exactly a good road. Oh, it's going the wrong way. Yeah, definitely the worst driveway ever. Oh well, doable by T-Dub. Yes, we did it! I was a little worried there for a second. Woo! Ooh, yeah. That was awesome. Made it all the way up and out on a way I've never done before. It is getting cold up here. Clouds rolling in, wind starting up. Yeah. Definitely got a not quite as nice as it was a few hours ago. Well, unless something spectacular happens in the next 12 or so miles on my way home, this will be it, I guess, for the day. Thank you for coming along with me on this little excursion to find that Jewish cemetery hidden away below Virginia City there. And just thanks for coming along for the ride, and I hope everybody else is out having just a great day. If you're a rider, I hope you've been able to get out and enjoy some of this fall weather before the storms really start to rock in and make it cold and miserable and wet. So thank you for joining me with Ridgetop Dual Sport, and I hope you guys all have a great week.